Hello, everyone. We are going to study Chapter 2, Exercise 2.1 for Class 9th. So let's take first question. That is, which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not? State the reasons for your answer. So in this question, you need to find out the expressions which are polynomials only in one variable and which of them are not. So first part of first question is 4x square minus 3x plus 7. So here you can see that the variable is x. Any letter from A to Z can be termed as variable. So x is the variable here. So yes, this is a polynomial in one variable x because each exponent of x is a whole number. इसके अलावा ये भी जरूरी है कि सारे ही वेरिएबल्स के जो पावर्स हों वो सभी क्या हो, एक होल नंबर हो for to be a polynomial. Now let's move on to this question number second. Y square plus root 2. Here also you can see that the variable is y and the power of the variable is 2. So yes, this is a polynomial in one variable y because each exponent, that is power of y, is a whole number. Now come to the third part. 3 root t plus t root 2. Here you can see that this variable t has a power root, that has a power of 1 by 2. So this will not be a polynomial because one of the exponents of one variable t is 1 by 2, which is not a whole number. Now let's move on to the another question. So question fourth is y plus 2y, 2 upon y. Here you can see that y, one of the variable y is having the power minus 1. So it can be written as y plus 2 raised to the 2 y raised to the power minus 1. Hence, it is not a polynomial because the power of y is minus 1, which is not a whole number. Now let's move on to the next question. X raised to the power 10 plus y raised to the power 10 plus t raised to the power 50. This can be a polynomial in more than one variable, but as this is not a polynomial in one variable, so we'll write it. This is not a polynomial in one variable, but this is a polynomial in how many variables? Very good. That is 3 variables. So let's move on to the next question. Question number first, 2 plus x square plus x. Here you can see that the coefficients of x square and x are 1. So we'll write it as coefficient of x square in this case is 1 and coefficient of, as you needed to write only the coefficient of x square, so you just have to write 1. Now come to the question number second, that is 2 minus x square plus x raised to the power 3. So here you can see two variables, but as we have to find out the coefficient of only x square, so we'll write it as the coefficient of x square is equal to minus 1. Because of this minus sign, we'll consider it as minus 1. Now come to the next question. That is question number third, pi upon 2 x square plus x. Here you can see the coefficient of x square is pi upon 2. So the coefficient of x square will be equal to pi upon 2. Now question number 4 says root x minus 1. Here you don't see any variable which is having the power as 2. Therefore, the coefficient of that variable x square will be 0 because that term is not there. So the coefficient of x square will be 0 in this case. Now let's move on to the question number third, that is given example each of a binomial of degree 35 and monomial of degree 100. As we all know, binomial is the polynomial which is having two terms, and in that we need to give the power, that is highest power is 35, and another monomial we need to create where the degree monomial is the expression having only one term and the degree of that expression should be 100. Now We can take as many example as you want, but in this case, I have taken a binomial of degree 35 can be 3x raised to the power 35 minus 6y. Okay, there are two terms, therefore it is a binomial, and the highest power of the variable is 35, therefore it is a binomial of degree 35. Now second example is to be given for monomial of degree 100. So it can be anything, any polynomial, any expression you can make, but here I have made it like minus 67 y raised to the power 100. Now let's come to the question number 4, that is write the degree of each of the following polynomials. A degree of any expression is the highest power of the variable given in the expression. So here you can see 5x cubed plus 4x squared plus 7x. The highest power is 3. Therefore, the degree of this polynomial is 3. The highest power of the variable is 3, that is the degree of the polynomial will be 3. Now in the question number 2, you can see only one variable is there, y, and the power of that variable is 2. Therefore the degree of the polynomial is 2. Now let's do question number 3 for the 4th question, that is 5t minus 7 root 7. The highest power of this variable t is 1, therefore the degree of this polynomial is 1. Question number 4 is only a constant, that is 3. Since the power of any variable in this case is not there, therefore it will be termed as 0. It can be written as 3 into x raised to the power 0 or 3 into any letter from a to z. Therefore, the highest power of this variable will be 0. Now let's move on to the question number 5, where you need to classify the following as linear, quadratic, and cubic polynomials. So linear polynomial is the one in which the highest power is 1. Quadratic polynomial is the polynomial in which the highest power, that is the degree of the polynomial, is 2. And the cubic polynomials are those in which the highest power or the degree of the polynomial is 3. So it is x squared plus x. Here you can see the highest power is 2. Therefore, this will be a quadratic polynomial. Now question number 2 says x minus x raised to the power 3. As you can see, the highest power of this variable of this expression is 3. That is the degree of this expression is 3. Therefore, it is a kind of cubic polynomial. Now let's move on to the another question, that is question number 3, y plus y squared plus 4. Here you can see the highest power, that is degree of this expression is 2. Therefore, it is a quadratic polynomial. Now in the question number 4, 1 plus x, here you can see that the degree of the polynomial is only 1. Therefore, it is a kind of linear polynomial. Moving ahead, question number 5 is 3t. Here again, we have the power as only 1. Therefore, it is a linear polynomial. In question number 6, the power of the variable is 2, that is the degree is 2, therefore it is a quadratic polynomial. And in question number 7, we can see that the power of the variable is 3, therefore it is a kind of cubic polynomial. Thank you so much.